What is an island? An island is a piece of land surrounded by water. It can be large, it can be small. It can lie in a river, beside a coast, in an archipelago, or be far out in the middle of the ocean. It can be volcanic, mountainous, or flat. It can be a low sandbank that hardly sticks out of the sea, and there are also islands that at times are completely underwater or that risk that fate. An island can be connected to the mainland by ferry, bridge, tunnel, plane, or cable car. Islands can be cramped or they can be spacious. They can be unpopulated or they can be populated year-round or only part of the year. An island can be a place to live on, to visit, to escape from, or not to be able to escape from. It can be a municipality, a town, a region, or a state. But if it is a piece of land surrounded by water, then it is an island. The attraction of islands lie in their remoteness and their seclusion. They are small, distinct worlds in readily understandable shapes, where you can feel oriented and safe. If we put aside Europe's biggest 25 islands, that leaves 2,415 populated islands in medium, small, and tiny sizes. On these islands, people grow up, go to school, dream, move away, move back, work, have children, grow old, and die. It's about these island communities and the people within them that this course is about. Considering the seclusion and character of islands, I don't think that it can be too difficult to gather information, either known or needed facts that are relevant to be able to understand islands as communities. Just the facts in a neutral and objective manner, such as describing islands in a Wikipedia-like way, or as Edward de Bono puts it about white hat thinking, can you role play being a computer? Field studies will of course be necessary. It's not possible to find everything needed in the library or on the internet. You need to take a closer look at what is known. It may not be what you think. Working with the white hat is very important, since the quality of every decision that's made depends on the quality of the information that the decision is based upon. My home island, Kjökar, is 64 square kilometers of land and 2,100 square kilometers of shallow, treacherous waters covered by ice during winter. In old days, fishermen, seamen, and explorers found their way through the sunken rocks and the grounds and the reefs, skerries, islets, and cays, and taught me how to find my way through the waters. I moved here 11 years ago. I wasn't born here. My wife is. We moved to her family's farm and I became an islander. Officially, we 28,000 Åland people belong to Finland, but we have a large degree of autonomy with our own parliament, our own government, our own flag, even our own stamps. I became a government official. My job was to help to develop the 6 archipelago municipalities, their business enterprises, their relations with the minister, with each other, and with the outside world. There are 5,000 islands out in the Åland archipelago, populated by 2,700 people about. I worked with many, almost all aspects of life on the islands: tourism, transportation, healthcare, safety, fishing, agriculture, energy, environmental issues. I visited all the populated islands and got to know many of the inhabitants. You can say I made my own alphabet, my own island alphabet, and learned how to read an island as a place for people to live more or less well on, more or less safe upon. I got involved in local politics and became vice mayor of my island. After 5 years, I quit working for the government and became a senior consultant for Sweco, a company that helps town, municipalities, region and states with transportation, architecture, energy, and environmental engineering. My work includes early strategic planning for communities that are affected by major changes in the transportation systems. I still live on Tjökar. I work on distance. I grow my own potatoes. And my work is where I lay my hat, which often is on an island. I drew upon my 5 years experience of islands in the Baltic Sea when I look on other islands. But can that experience really be used to understand islands that are in a different political, economical, jurisdictional, and cultural surrounding? Are island communities similar to each other? What characterizes modern life on an island, and what is needed for an island to develop its potential?